Hey, welcome in everybody. How's it going? Happy Monday. Who was first one in? Celsi, welcome in. How's it going? Sita, Grady, good morning. J-Con, welcome in. Dude, I just checked my Garmin app on like the steps challenge, and I saw that J-Con is 50,000 steps ahead of me in our steps challenge. So I don't know if there's coming back from that. We'll see. Buzzing Ranger, thank you so much for the resub. How are you doing? Thank you so much. I got some toast bar for you. Here we go. Take my slides off. I'm being lazy today. I'm sorry. And 5. Thank you so much for the resub, Buzzing Ranger. You're so sweet. Appreciate all the support. Thank you. Thank you. At my buddy's chiropractic place, getting worked on at 10:30. Nice. Are you feeling okay? Are you just doing it? Do you have any problems, or you're just getting it done to feel a little better? Good morning. Whoops. Conrad walks to work. That doesn't count. It's okay. So this morning, this whole week is going to be different. I have my trials or my benchmarks. I did my initial benchmarks before I started working with my coach, and I just did the benchmarks again, the same exact ones. I have a couple new ones this week too, so it's going to be really exciting to see. I did my time trial 10K this morning, and I ended up getting a PR, so it went well. I woke up this morning. The first thing I did is went and I made myself oats. I put like milk and honey, just tried to carb it up as much as possible. And I ate that and let that settle for probably like 45 minutes. I ate before my run, and then about 20 minutes before my run, I did, I bought a couple performance supplements that we didn't have obviously in my shop. Hey, thanks for the follow. Is it Gio? Thank you. I did a performance, what's it called? Supplement this morning. It's from BPN. It was their G1M Plus. It has some caffeine in it. And I ended up running a 4-minute PR, or just under a 4-minute PR for my 10K, which is absolutely insane. So I'm really happy about that. I think, I'm trying to think pace-wise where I was at. I think I ran like a 12.5 kilometers per hour or faster, most of it. I did catch a cramp part of the way, and I think I dropped it for like a second. But yeah, I was like 12 and a half kilometers per hour until I got to about 8K. Then I bumped it up to like 13 to like 14 kilometers per hour, somewhere in there, for the last 2K, and ended up getting the time I wanted. So I'm really happy with it, and I felt really good during the run. Like my legs didn't feel heavy or anything. It was literally just my lungs were burning because it couldn't keep up with the amount of oxygen I needed. I think I'm curious to see what my average heart rate was. I know for a fact, I looked at my watch a couple times during the race when I was really hurting, and I was like, or not the race, the trial, and I was like, my heart rate's gotta be really high, and I looked and it was in the 190s. I was like, holy crap. Okay, so let me see. Now I wanna watch Lord of the Rings. Does it say what my heart rate? My average heart rate for my 10K today was a 174. Yeah, you could see it. This is what my heart rate looked like. So this is the beginning of it. I'm like, oh, okay, you know, this pace isn't too bad. And then it wasn't very long into it. That's 9:30. So it was probably around like 8 minutes. 8 minutes in, it started to hurt. And then It just like gradually got higher and higher and higher over time. But yeah, it's crazy. I wish it would tell me what my max heart rate was when we were in here. Does it say what my max heart rate was? No, I don't know. I think it was like 192 was my max heart rate. It got like at the very end, I got up to 192, which is absolutely insane. Started feeling queasy towards the end, but super happy with what I got. Just a maintenance adjustment. I go quarterly. Oh, okay. Well, that's good. Technically, I dob walk to work. What does that mean? Hey, Bleh, welcome in. Holy, what are those? OMG, comfy, crazy. What are those abs? Oh. Oh my gosh, that's funny. I decided to experiment with making my coffee different. I made first cold brew, mocha at home. Ooh, that sounds good. Biolithic, good morning. How are you doing? It's so good to see you. Hope you have a great week ahead. Yeah, I'll tell you guys the schedule here in just a second. We got an interesting schedule this week. It's not like I thought it was. So we were a little bit different than what I thought we were going to do. Big ears. Yeah. Thanks, Seth. We actually have talked about my ears on stream before. I was showing them off to everybody. I was like, look at these things. But yeah. So, let's look at the schedule for this week. That 10K was nasty. I thought the first 5K I would feel okay, and then the second 5K would hurt, but I felt not good from the very get-go. I was like, oh man, this is gonna be tough. Hey, good morning. Thank you, Grady, for hopping over and saying hi. Appreciate it. Okay, let me see what my schedule's like. So today, all I had was the 10K time trial. My official time ended up being 47:18, I think is what it was. Yaks. I almost got into the 46s. I was really shooting when I realized I was that close. What did I say? 18, 47:18. I'm pretty sure that was the official time. And the time before that was 51:05. So we got a really good PR. And that was just in 8 weeks. I made a 4-minute PR in 8 weeks, which is crazy. I still have 4 months until my race. So obviously every time I do a time trial, I'm not gonna get a 4-minute PR. Usually your first training block, you make a big PR, and then it kind of, your PR, you still PR, but they're not nearly that big. So I'm fully anticipating that. Trying to shave off time, is going to be very challenging. But tomorrow I have a 5,000 meter row for time. I think my time on that last time was 21 minutes, somewhere right around there. I actually think it was 21:05. It was somewhere right around there. So I'm doing that tomorrow morning before stream, and then on stream tomorrow, I have a 3-rep max bench press I have to get done, and then max reps for pull-ups. And then we have an AMRAP that's pull-ups, devil's press, hand release push-ups, and the bike tomorrow. 15-minute AMRAP of all those. It's gonna be nasty. So we're gonna have a nice little lift tomorrow, some max stuff, and then a nasty AMRAP. So that'll be fun. Wednesday, I have an 8K easy and some threshold work in there. And then we have max back squat with an AMRAP. So yeah, that's gonna be, we'll do another max lift on Wednesday. Thursday, it's gonna be active recovery day. I'm gonna try and put together a meal prep. We'll do a meal prep day that day. Or at least that's the plan as of now. Friday, I have a 5,000 meter ski time trial, which I didn't do that in the first block, so that'll be a first. I don't know what time to really shoot for on that. I'm gonna try and pick a uncomfortably fast pace, but something that I can maintain, and I'll give you guys kind of an estimate on what I think I can do for that. Friday, I got an easy run, and then I have a HYROX fitness test Saturday. You guys won't get to see that because I'm not streaming Saturday, but it's a 800 meter run, 1000 meter ski, 800 meter run, 40 box step ups with dumbbells, 800 meter run, 20 burpees, 800 meter run, 1000 meter row, 800 meter run, 40 wall balls at pro weight. So it's like virtually like a mini HYROX. That's the same exact one I did 8 weeks ago. So I'm gonna try and shave off a couple minutes off of that. So I'm excited. We're gonna be doing a lot of max lifts and max effort stuff this week. So I'm gonna try my best to stay hydrated. I've been carb loading like crazy. I think I've had pasta the last like 3 or 4 days. I've eaten like massive amounts of carbs, and I felt really good during the run, minus my lungs literally just like, my body felt fantastic, and then my lungs just like couldn't go. So we'll keep working on that. But yeah, good morning, everybody. Hope everything is well. Over this last weekend, actually I think it was it Friday? Thursday night or Friday, something like that. My son he was at a friend's house and he fell off a swing set, and he landed the back of his head landed on a landscaping block, and it split open the back of his head. Like we could literally see his skull. It was that deep of a cut, and he had to get stitches and all that. And so I didn't stream. I didn't stream Friday, right? So it must have been Thursday night. So we've been dealing with that the last few days, and then we have family in town now. So this week's been crazy. Last week was a film week. The last week has been absolutely wild. So yeah, it's been fun. It's been fun. Does anybody want to see pictures of Noah's head? I think I posted some in Discord. It was pretty nasty. The kid, I don't even know if he cried. By the time by the time they told us what happened and I like ran to their house, he wasn't crying, and she had like a towel on the back of his head. There was literally blood like dripping down his chest, and she had a towel on the back of his head. He wasn't crying. He wasn't freaking out or anything. And I have pictures of him, like we're on our way to the hospital, and he's like doing thumbs up, like he was like not even fazed by it. And the kid is crazy. He's the child I'm a little bit worried about. I'm like, this kid is going to be my problem child that I'm always having to bring to the hospital for crazy thing he's done. I decided to experiment with making my oh wait, hold on, we read that. Even if it is only across the front lawn. What are you talking about? Nice, my precious. Michael, good morning. How's it going? Bearded nerd, hey. Yeah, good stuff. That's why you gained so many steps this morning from last night. Yeah, it was my 10K time trial. And then I warmed up for like 10 minutes too. So I think it was like, I mean, it wasn't that much. Tay needs a signature shoe with those numbers. No. I always compare myself to professionals, which is not fair. Eventually I'd like to be there. So I like to be realistic. I always do like, what are the pros doing? What's realistic for me? And then I usually go somewhere in the middle. But this girl who I know is right on the edge of making the Elite 15. I was like, what does she run her 10K in? And she ran like a 39. I was like, well, I'm not going to run a 39. I know that. But it definitely helps push me into running faster, especially I would say the last 2K, I had to dig really deep because I was so oxygen deprived. I felt like I was slowly suffocating. It was kind of freaky. My heart rate was like 190. I felt like I couldn't breathe. It was very uncomfortable. But yeah. Do you run a 12-minute mile? I think I ran a mile on my treadmill. I got like it was close to 6 minutes. I think it was just over 6 minutes, but I maxed out my treadmill. My treadmill like wouldn't go any faster. So now that I know that, I'm gonna have to, if I want like to do a real like timed mile, I'm gonna have to do it on a track. Do 10 push-ups right now. But yeah, what's up, Captain? Logan, welcome in. What was your 10K time? I ran a 47:18 this morning. Felt pretty good. My body felt good. It was like my lungs my lungs were the limiting factor for sure. I was coughing like crazy. D37, what up? Greg Air, hello. Is it ALMAO? Welcome in. What's the best kind of coaching relationship? I don't know. It's different for everybody. Unless it's a joke. Are you making a joke? Let's see. But yeah, how's it going, Gregor? It's always good to see you. Bro struggled to read the compliment for the 6-pack abs. Runna, yeah. Dude, the Runna app is so good. I love it. Anna, welcome in. Kettlebell, not Taco Bell. Yeah. Oh God. I can't do Taco Bell. Speaking of, your title changed back again. It was 10K time trial. When you went live, it flipped back to the one-on-one coaching thing. I don't care. I'm not changing it. It's just it's gonna be what it is. TC, welcome in. I can do a 47-minute, 18 feet run. Oh man, that's good. 47 is a great time, he thinks. I tried my best. Red Dragon Harris, welcome in. 47 is crazy. I was happy with 30 for a 5K. Hey, that's so sweet. Thanks, guys. Mushroom on the screen are, what is it? I don't know what that word means. Wishing you the best in your run. Yeah, the run is already done. Thank God. I'm glad. The next, honestly, the one I'm the most worried about is the row. The 5K row sucks really bad because I have to hold a really fast pace and I have to hold it for 20 minutes, but like running is like less work than rowing. Rowing, literally everything hurts. Like my low back and my quads burn. You're pushing with like your feet and your calves. So your calves get used a lot. And then you're like pulling with your back a lot. Literally like the only thing on you that's not getting worked is like your chest. Everything else, like my biceps, my triceps don't get used, but like chest and tri is it. Literally every other muscle in my body gets used on row. And so it's just like, it just is painful, you know? Hey, thanks for the follow. I appreciate you. So that'll be fine. What else we got? Did someone say pasta? And I ate a lot of pasta this week. It was great. That had to be scary. Hope he's okay. Yeah, I was a little scared, but the kid is like, he's honestly like the toughest kid I've ever met. He's like full on like scorpion to like ate like the ground, and his like feet came and like smacked him in the head, and he just got up and just like kept jogging. I was like, this kid is indestructible. He's a freaking hoss. That had to be scary. Yeah, he's good. He has not complained about his head hurting at all. And he like, whenever they were doing the stitches and stuff, he was just like sitting, we gave him a show. We let him watch it like a YouTube show while they were doing it to keep him distracted. Cause we thought he would freak out, and he was just like not freaked out at all. I don't know. I wish I could be like that. I'd be all sorts of freaked out, but he didn't have a concussion, thank goodness. It just like, it was a really sharp landscaping block. Cause you know how some landscaping blocks are kind of curved? This one was like a hard edge, and it just split his head. So I was like, oh, brave kiddo. I'm worried about him too, yeah. He's a combination between me and Cody, and both Cody and I were like daredevils as kids. Like I was going off bike jumps, and Cody was doing like crazy, like he almost died riding quads when he was a kid, and he was just wild. And so like I feel like our son has like a double dose of crazy, and yeah, so it's a little bit. He said, "You first, Logan." What up? It's good to see you guys. Under 15 minutes is good, or get a faster treadmill. Treadmills, so the ones that go up to like 15 miles per hour are quite expensive. I think I can get a reasonably priced one at like 12 miles per hour, but I still don't know if that would be fast enough. It's only 2 miles an hour faster, so I don't know, like, if I were gonna like max out like a mile, like a 12 mile an hour might not be fast enough either. I don't know. I'm gonna go run a mile on a track one day just to see, out of curiosity, like how fast I can run one. Cause people ask me that a lot. So we'll see. I don't know what my 5K time is either. I have people ask me about 5K time a lot. I don't know. Jared, good morning. How's it going? You have a strict diet? Go look. If you want to know what my diet is like, go in Discord. I literally post, I I post pictures and stuff of my food all the time in Discord. I think I just did a whole bunch of them recently. I make homemade pizzas on flatbread. Some of the stuff's healthy and some of it's not. Like, yeah, we do like, everything I make is like homemade. But yeah, I have like burritos and giant steaks and potatoes. I've done pasta like 4 times this week. What's going on?
You just forgot to do your YouTube thumbnail. I can't remote in anymore.
Oh, I didn't know. I didn't know I still had to do that. Is that to? What was I supposed to do?
Upload the thumbnail.
Oh, okay. You didn't tell me to do that. I'm sorry.
Yeah, because I'd normally been doing it, but I can't remote in anymore.
Okay.
It's kind of annoying.
Sorry. I'll try and pay attention to that next time. Make sure it's there. Washed up D1 athlete tries to go pro.
And this got changed.
Yeah, that's what Celsi said. Okay. But no, I don't have a super strict diet. I do hit like my protein goals, and I would say most of my meals are probably pretty good, but I eat like cookies, and I think I've had dessert like every night this week, and I've eaten pasta like every night this week. But I mean, I knew I could go higher carb because I have a lot of time trials and stuff this week. But my diet is definitely not perfect. I'd say I consistently eat pretty decent food. But yeah. Oh my gosh, Florida boy! Your meals are cookies. I know. I do love cookies. I had cookies and brownies and all sorts of stuff this week. Thank you so much for the Reese. I feel like I haven't got to talk to you a lot lately. How's life treating you? No, I don't do CrossFit. I did bodybuilding for about 10 years. I was a multi in college, and then I got into bodybuilding. I didn't do any shows or anything. I kind of just did it because I enjoyed like weight training. And since last November, I've been training for HYROX races. So I've been doing lots of lifting, lots of functional work, and lots of running. Yeah, I got the hubby. Have you guys not seen him? Tech support and hubby. All right, here we go. Dude, I'm glad I don't got to lift today. I'm pretty tired after that 10K. Took it out of me. I was like trying to walk up the stairs and my legs were like shaking. I was like holding on to the rail. But yeah. Is that your brother? No, certainly not. Definitely not. My friend did UFC in Florida. Nice. Life is good. Jason Young. Huh. I don't follow UFC like at all anymore. Whenever like Chuck Liddell and Tito, BJ Penn, George St. Pierre, Spider Silva, like I watched a lot whenever like all those guys were big, but I don't watch it like at all anymore. We do have a friend who is like a nutritionist for a bunch of pro fighters though. So anything I do hear about UFC or anything like that, it's mostly from like them. Next paycheck, if I have money left after paying for more concerts, I'm getting a hat. What kind of hat are you gonna get? Greg Air. He owns a construction company with 4 vans and 30 employees. Nice. Oh, what happened? That means I do a better, hold on. That means I better do a 10K later than also. What did you say your 10K time was, Jaycon? I can't remember. Hey, what's up, Scott? Nice gym. Hey, thank you. Yeah, we've been slowly making it better and better over the last, like, what, 2 or 3 years? I have not done a Tough Mudder, but I think it sounds fun. I'm open to all that stuff. I think it's a lot of fun. Anything active, like eventually I'd like to do an Ironman. I haven't done any Spartan races either. I'm really trying to just focus in because I get distracted really easy. And I really want to like try super hard and see what I could do in HYROX for the next, like, I don't know, 1 or 2 years, and see if I'm able to make it into like Elite 15 or something. I might stick with it. If I'm trying really hard for 2 or 3 years and I still haven't made it into the Elite 15, I might go and just, you know, try other things. But eventually I'd like to do like an Ironman, marathon, half marathon. I'm just going to start chipping away at all those things and do all that. No, the only thing I compete in is HYROX races right now. I don't do any other competitive anything. How was everyone's? My weekend was full of anxiety, making sure my child wasn't going to die. Poor thing, busted open his head. And then my oldest was getting like, because he's not allowed to play outside, he can't run, he can't do anything, so we've been giving him more time, like he's allowed to watch more TV and play more video games and stuff. My oldest was like, what the heck, like why does he get to play video games all day? And I was like, he literally split his head in half. Oh man. Could you do Whiteout or American Ninja Warrior? I actually did a warrior course. We have a gymnastics place near us who has like a Ninja Warrior course in it, and I actually did pretty well considering I'd never done it before. I feel like I would do pretty well. American Ninja Warrior, that would be fun, because like you can kind of train for that stuff, but there's like a lot of different factors. Like if the texture of something is not exactly what you anticipated, and you're like crawling across like the tiny little ledges and your hands are sweaty, or you know, there's so many factors in races like that. I would do Wipeout just for fun, just to make people laugh, but I don't think it would be quite pleasant. What?
He's got Galaxy.
I did? Oh my gosh, it's Steve. Welcome in, Steve. Thank you so much for the Galaxy. All right, what do I owe you? He said toast to bar. Okay. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. You're amazing. Oh gosh. Thank you so much. I appreciate the support. Hope all is well. Your calories needs are going through the roof. Yeah, I've been eating like 3,000 calories at least per day. Probably it might be slightly higher the last few days, just because I was really trying to carb up the last few days, so my diet has been really bad. But yeah, I need to stretch today. I'm gonna stretch and cold plunge and do all that. But I really like, I wish I had an affiliate link for the Go One More, but I got their thing. So it virtually has like dextrose, electrolytes, and then it has caffeine in it, and you're supposed to drink it like 20 minutes before a race. And I felt really good during my run today. Obviously minus my lungs, but dextrose isn't going to make my lungs feel better. I guess it gives you more energy, and you can convert oxygen a little bit faster maybe, but I really like it. I feel like it did well, so I'll probably take that before my HYROX races. I might carry a gel on me for the next one, so I'll do that in like half a banana, 30 minutes out for my race. And then I tried some of their gels. So I'll do that mid race and see if that happens, if that helps at all. We have our yearly fair here now. There is Ninja Warrior course. Dude, I love that stuff. I gotta take you guys to that gymnastics place and do a stream there. They have like the salmon ladder, and they have a whole bunch of really cool, I don't even know what to call them, like obstacles that you can do there, and it would be fun. I do have to be smart not to hurt myself, because I'd be really mad if I trained for HYROX for an entire year and then hurt myself doing that, so I gotta be smart. Hey Kevin, thanks for the heart me. Nostradamus, thank you for the heart me. How are you guys doing? Thank you so much. Wax, welcome in. Good to see you. I'm glad that we've gotten some good news from you. My kids were happy to hear that we got good news also. It was at 4K a day when I was running 3 times a week doing HIIT and strength training. I had to cut my cardio because 4K a day was breaking the bank. 4K a day was oh, because you were hungry? Why was it breaking the bank? Oh man. So I'm really nervous. I'm very nervous about the row tomorrow. And I don't think I had my TYR shoes last time, and it's way more comfortable to row regular shoes. So I think I'll be like have a slight advantage in row just from the shoe change. And then what's it called? Oh Lord, I started reading comments and then I forgot what I was gonna say. Wicked, thank you so much for the follow. How's it going? Oh, I said the advantage. And my cardio's in better shape than it was 8 weeks ago. So clearly from my 4-minute 10K PR is crazy. But yeah, I think I'll do better. He said if I get like 20 to 30 second PR on row, that's really good. He said like 2 to 3 minute PR on the 10K would be good, and about 30 seconds on the row. So there's not a ton of pressure. It's not like I have to row, you know, minutes faster. 20 to 30 seconds, I feel like I could do that pretty easily tomorrow. I think what I'm gonna do is put the time that I want to get and then see what pace I need to run and just try and maintain that as long as possible. And then hopefully I make it to the end and I can do kind of like a sprint for the last little bit. Stop! Who was that? It was King. How do I say it? Oh gosh. Abrassix? How do I say? I can never say words. Thank you for your family prayers. Yeah. Tier came out with red, white, and blue shoe. I really want it. Yeah, I really thought about getting the white ones. They probably would have matched more, but the black ones were cool, and I liked the black and orange. Oh, happy smile. Thank you so much. 2 dozen roses. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. Welcome in, John. Good to see you. Meneleo, welcome in. I'm doing good. Hey, what's up, Wolfie? I ran a 10K for time this morning, so I don't have any weight training program today. We got lots of maxing out and time trials this week, so my schedule looks a little bit different this week. I think all the other days I have lifting and running of some sort. So I think today's the only day. Thursday is active recovery, but I think I'm gonna do a meal prep that day. So today's the only kind of like boring day in the gym. But all the other days I'm doing like maxing out reps or maxing out sets and all that stuff. So it'll be fun. I think, what do we have? I said pull-ups, not dips, pull-ups, bench press, squat, max. And then we have a couple AMRAPs that we have to do. And I don't think I'm going to do the row on stream, the 5K. I need to focus. Here too. Noel, thank you for the go popular. You're so sweet. I appreciate you. The white ones are almost black now. Oh gosh. Yeah, those shoes I knew I was going to tear up because I was going to do lots of functional work in them. And so I knew if I got the white ones, like with the burpees and all the crap I do, I knew they were going to get torn up. And white just didn't sound like a good idea, even though I'm obsessed with white shoes. I really want my back. I need to make sure my back's really loose for tomorrow. Ooh, that could have been bad. Man, I still feel tight. This is crazy. Testing YouTube vertical. Looks great. Nice. Love to hear that. I like it when things actually work the way they're supposed to. Okay. I think that feels pretty good. Are those, I am wearing slides right now. I probably shouldn't. I freaking love slides. I'm one of those. I was a soccer player for 10 years, or maybe even longer. Played soccer for a long time, so I like lived in slides. But yes, they're slides. I busted my head open around the same age as your son. I didn't even realize until someone in the kindergarten class showed me my blood on my shirt. Yeah, Noah had blood like all the way down. By the time I got to the house, he had blood soaking up the bottom of his shorts. It freaked me out. I was like, oh my gosh. Slides in the gym are not good. I'm not working out though today. I'm not lifting any weights. I'm literally stretching and cold plunging and like just chatting. We're just hanging out today because I got more time trial stuff tomorrow. I got lifting, I got max lifting and a max row tomorrow. So, and coach didn't program any lifting today, thank goodness. I'm glad he split up my timed stuff more, because the initial time he did it, it was like Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. He had all three back to back to back. And this time I have another one. I actually have 4 time trials. He added a ski, 5,000 meter ski. But I don't have it until Friday, and then Saturday I have my HYROX circuit. So I have like 2 earlier in the week, and then I do like my lifting maxes in the middle of the week. And then I have my other 2 cardio ones at the end of the week, so should be good. Nice little breaking up. I don't feel like max lifts take it out of me that much, honestly. It's mostly like the super high volume stuff that makes me feel tired the next day. Okay, Kathy. Yeah, we're gonna be chatting today. I fully expect to be called Chatty Kathy today. But it's okay. Gotcha. I do everything but legs in Crocs. Oh no, you're one of those people. How old are you? Ruse? I feel like I don't even know what generation the Crocs are super popular in. You're 32. Okay, so you're embracing the Crocs. I feel like our generation like makes fun of people who wear Crocs all the time, but you're like, nope, I'm just gonna go along with it. My husband likes Crocs, but I forbade him from wearing those. Yapping is your occupation. I mean, yeah. Crocs are kind of comfortable. What are you doing, Knoll? What you doing? Crocs are they're so ugly, but they are comfortable. I'll give them that. They're comfortable. I love it whenever people wear Crocs without socks and then they get like the tan line, like the little polka dot on their feet. Oh my gosh, I died. Sorry, Crocs are the worst. Yeah, they're very unattractive. But they're like trending right now. I see a bunch of like 15-year-olds wearing Crocs like everywhere, and they think they're so cool. I'm like, oh my gosh, I would make fun of you so hard if I was like, if we could time travel, like us at the same age come in, like we would tear you guys up. I got wide feet. Most shoes feel restricting. Yeah, I get that. So my feet are a little bit wider for like women's feet, and whenever I wear my Nikes, I have a pair of Nikes and my feet are like squished in there, and I don't like that, so I don't wear those super often. Most of the time I buy men's shoes and I'm fine, but anytime I buy women's shoes, it's way too narrow. You love Crocs. Is it Wesh? Welcome in. Joshy said Gaines, welcome in. Oh man. Yeah, I'm honestly so excited. that I get to chill today. My stuff's out of the way. I was nervous this morning about going and doing a 10K like first thing in the morning. I wanted to make sure that I wasn't going to have any stomach issues because I didn't drink any coffee or anything before my run. I just took my electrolyte and dextrose. I was like, dude, if I don't go to the bathroom before my run, I'm going to be in a lot of trouble. Are you strong in arm wrestling? I don't really do that like ever. I've seen too many people's arms snap arm wrestling, so I'm not trying to be on ridiculousness. Double duty, welcome in. How you doing? Never had Crocs. I have seen folks wear them in the gym. Yeah, there's a whole bunch of people wearing them in the gym, and I don't get it. Okay. My legs are a little tight. I can get knuckles on the floor, which is better than where I was like yesterday. I need to get my palms. I used to be able to comfortably put my palms all the way flat on the ground, but my hamstrings are pretty tight right now. I think this sounds really ridiculous, but this is just how I am. I enjoy the sauna so much. Whenever I had access to a sauna, I stretched every day for the 20 minutes I would sit in the sauna. And ever since I don't have access to a sauna anymore, like me stretching regularly just does not happen. So I'm like, dude, do I have to freaking get a sauna to be consistent with stretching again? I feel like such a little princess. I'm such a princess. Do you like shoes with toes? What do you mean, shoes with toes? Do they have, are you talking about like those water shoes that have like the individual little toes? I would die. That seems so uncomfortable. Or like the hiking shoes. Do not think I would like that. I was having dreams. I was wearing fuzzy socks to sleep last night because I was cold whenever I went to bed. I kept having dreams about stuff like feeling weird on my feet, and I was like, what's happening? And I like woke up and I like ripped my socks off, and then I slept fine. Do you find sauna helps with recovery? So I don't know if the sauna itself helps like bring blood flow to like certain areas, but the sauna helps with lowering like cortisol levels. And it makes you sleep better, and in turn, when you sleep better, you recover better. So yes, indirectly, yes, I do think it does. Sauna has a ton of health benefits besides recovery though. Like it has a ton of like heart health, just the cortisol coming down. If you do it like in the evening, like you get all your high cortisol stuff out in the morning, like you're cold plunging, you're working out, all that stuff. And then later in the afternoon, you do your sauna. I wouldn't do the sauna like right before bed, but like afternoon, let your cortisol levels come back down. Your sleep's going to be so much better. And just having better sleep positively affects so many different functions in your body. But yeah, the sauna is definitely worth getting. And yeah, there's a bunch of heart health benefits. And this sounds super shallow, but like the way your skin looks, because the blood goes like surfaces, goes to like your skin, you get more blood flow to like your skin. So like the appearance of your skin and all that ends up being way better. It helps with like detox and all that stuff. So like the elasticity in your skin is going to be better. And all that stuff helps whenever you do sauna. So not only physically are you going to like look better, you're going to also feel better too. So I love saunas. I think they're fantastic. I think that they benefit just as much, if not more, than what cold plunges do for me. So huge. If I could have both, eventually I think we are going to get it. I need to go down. Sorry I look like a hot mess today. I didn't have time to get ready after I did my 10K so late today. I slept in. I wanted to make sure I felt really good. I didn't want to wake up at 5 and be like super tired going into my 10K. So I slept in a little bit, and I warmed up like super thoroughly, and I did all that. So I got on a little bit later, but it's okay. It is what it is. Mondays are kind of like that. Mondays are my long run days, so most of the time I'm in here kind of late anyways. But I don't know what I'm going to do whenever the kids have to go back to school, and I'm going to actually have to wake up at 5 and get my crap done. My long run days are like 2 hours long though, so even if I woke up at 5, by the time I actually like warm up and everything, it's 5:30. And then I have a 2-hour run, that's 7:30. I'm gonna have to leave like immediately after I'm done running. Take the kids to school on time. We'll see. Batty blue is my favorite color. Yeah, I'm sorry. Oh, I was like, I don't have blue on, but I do. I forget my sports bra. I like this color on me a lot, especially like when I have my hair down, like the blonde and the blue look really good, especially when I'm tan. I think this color is like my fave. Grok, and it was 100% wrong. ChatGPT is better. I haven't used Grok. Those 5-toe shoes are worse than Crocs. Yeah, I think I would, if I had to choose my husband to wear one or the other, I think I'd rather have him wear Crocs than the toe shoes. You're so gross. Nice hair and outfit, looks good. Hey, thanks. This is how I wore my hair for my 10K. Whenever I run, I have to have my hair completely out of the way. Because I ran once with like my hair in a ponytail, and my hair was sticking to my back. So my back was so sweaty. And ever since then, I was like, I can never, ever have my hair in a ponytail while I'm running ever again. It was like the most uncomfortable feeling in the world. I'm going to have to go to the 4 a.m. club. Dude. And if my long runs might get longer than like 15K, I'm totally expecting my long runs to get longer in the second block. I guess we'll see whenever he starts programming, but the longest run I did, I think, was a 14 or 15K, and it took me 2 hours at zone 2. Zone 2, 15K takes me about 2 hours. Now, one can hope that my zone 2 cardio, I'll be able to run faster and still maintain a lower heart rate. Whenever you get in better shape, you can run faster with a lower heart rate. So that's like my only hope, is that my zone 2 is just going to keep getting faster. So maybe it won't take me 3 hours to do an 18K or whatever he has planned for me coming up. But I'm excited. I'm really excited for the next block. I'm hoping we do different exercises because I'm getting kind of bored of the ones we've been doing, because literally every single Monday is the same exact workout. Minus the runs are a little bit different, but they're generally close to the same, but the lifts are exactly the same every week. So I'm like crossing my fingers. I'm like, please, hopefully we do a different workout, superset or something, in the next block. We'll see. We'll see. You said agreed. 4 a.m. this year. Oh God. I don't think I could wake up before 5 a.m. It's just not in me. I just went back to work from paternity leave last week. I'm struggling to get up for morning cardio. It's going to be hard for like a month or so, and then it becomes a habit, and then it's not so bad. You have to suffer for like a month, and then you're back into your routine again. Funny Cats Forever, welcome in. Reactor, welcome in. Hope the workout is going well this morning. Yeah, I ran a 10K for time this morning before stream. Obviously, I had a time trial. I had to do benchmarks again. It's been 8 weeks since I started with my coach, and I did initial benchmarks, and then we're doing like progress benchmarks to see where we're at. And so I had a hard run this morning, and he didn't program any lifting for me. So we're just kind of stretching and getting ready. We have another time trial tomorrow. I got a 5K row, and then we have some max lifting tomorrow. I think it's pull-ups and bench press, and then we have a circuit tomorrow too. So I'm trying just to recover and feel my best for tomorrow. So we're going to cold plunge after we're done stretching, and then we're just going to hang out and chit chat. Show you guys, we'll go through the Runner app again for those who weren't here. I freaking love the Runna app. Honestly, I think I'm going to start using the mobility. I think out of everything, obviously like having a running coach is super exciting and stuff. The mobility videos is where I need a lot of help. And they have like, I can't even remember, it was like tons and tons of mobility videos on the Runna app. So that's honestly the thing that I'm personally most excited about for the app. So I'm gonna probably start incorporating some of those things. I think my hips and like low back are the worst part of me. So I think I'm gonna start there and then see what it's like. Lionel, welcome in. What is the time to beat in 5K row? I think it was like 21:05 or something like that. It was almost the same time as my, what's it called? Oh, that's where it is. I was like, where is that? It was it May? $5,000 meter row. 8 weeks ago, I did 22:05. 22:05. So if I could get in the, like, if I could get close to like 21, I know that's kind of a minute is a big PR and something that's only 20 minutes long. But that's my goal, is to get like 21. If I could get 21 flat, I'd be pretty happy with that. I think that puts me into advanced for row. What is a good 5K row time for women? So it's 20 to 22 minutes. They used to categorize, oh yeah, here we go. Yeah, experienced is 20 to 22, and anything under 20 minutes is considered elite or like competitive elite. Oh gosh. I'm hoping for. If I was in between advanced and elite with 21, that's like right kind of in between the two. That'd be my goal. Eventually, obviously, I'd like to, if I could get sub 20 eventually, that'd be super cool. But yeah, for tomorrow, I'm going to try and get like 20, like close to 21 flat tomorrow. And if I feel really good, so I'm going to pace myself for 21, and then towards the end, the last like 1K, if I feel really good, I'll hit it and pick up the pace and try and just go as hard as I can for the last 1K or something like that. But we'll see how I feel. I think the pace on it, to get a 21, I think the pace on it's pretty freaking fast. It's like a 2:05 500, which is moving. Tran, welcome in. How are you? Jeremy, thanks for the heart me. How are you doing? Getting those gains. Man, this person keeps is it emotes? Oh yeah, they're just doing emotes. I was like, what is that? So yeah, this week is exciting. I'm curious to see where, if I can improve in everything by a good bit, I'd be pretty happy. We're gonna be doing a lot. It's a lot of work today, or this week is jam-packed. Do you guys have any preferences on meal preps? That any specific one that you want to see? I can make like one that's good for like what's a good meal prep for weight loss? What's a good meal prep for gaining muscle? Like, do you have like anything specific? And I can come up with it. I tried a new meal prep the other day. So somebody made it and I was like, that could be really good, or it would taste really weird. It was, I baked a sweet potato and I mashed it up. And then I did avocado, like chopped up avocado with everything bagel seasoning on it. And I did ground beef. I think I just did like salt and pepper, like really plain beef. So it was lean beef, healthy fats, the avocado, obviously healthy fat. And then the sweet potato was like the starchy carb. And it was really good. It was really good. It was kind of like sweet and savory, and I really liked it. Ella Reyes, welcome in. I love that video that you posted in Discord. That was so cool. My meal preps only exist out of burritos with smoky pineapple sauce. That sounds good. I love burritos. Any like sort of Mexican food, tacos and burritos, I feel like is our thing. I make a really good low-cal taco, and it's delicious. It doesn't even feel like it's like a diet taco, but it's high protein and low-cal, and it tastes delicious. It's like, you can't get any better than that. So, you also have to make stuff, especially if it's a meal prep, you have to make stuff that heats up well. You can't just make anything you want. Like tacos, they don't heat up super well. So I've done shrimp and grits as a meal prep before, and grits are they're pretty low cal and they're cheap. And the shrimp is low cal and it's super high protein. So the shrimp and grits was like a really good one. I think I even put a little bit of cheese on it and then like green onion. And we did like, we seasoned the shrimp kind of like Cajun-y, like kind of spicy. Oh, it was so good. It was so good. I have so many meal preps. I always forget about some of the ones I do. I have a whole bunch of, shrimp is really good for whenever you're trying to hit protein goals, or if you're trying to, even like losing weight and all that. But yeah, I don't know what I want to make yet. We'll see. I like to get ideas from you guys, because something I like shrimp and grits, but there's a lot of people who don't like shrimp and grits, so I don't want to make a meal prep and then like only one or two people actually like be into it, you know? So I like to know what you guys like. Poor Wendy had, I think Wendy's passing a kidney stone. Poor thing's been in agonizing pain for the last few days. Someone coming in? I hear people pressing buttons outside my thing. I've had numerous kidney stones. Oh, I thought that I had kidney stones whenever I was in my last 2 weeks of pregnancy with my first child. And I was in agonizing pain, but none of it was in my stomach. It was all in my back. And it hurt so bad, it made me violently ill. Like every 20 minutes I was throwing up. And I was in so much pain. I couldn't sleep. I couldn't do anything. And I kept having to get admitted into the hospital, and I told them that like my back was hurting like unbelievably bad. And I guess with women who obviously like during pregnancy, you have to consume so much water because it takes a lot of water to make a human. And your blood volume is so much higher because you have a baby, and you just have to drink so much water. And so most women who are pregnant get very dehydrated whenever they're pregnant, and they thought that I had developed kidney stones because I wasn't drinking enough water. And they did like ultrasounds and stuff on my kidneys, and they couldn't find any kidney stones. I was like, what the hell is going on? This is like the worst pain I've ever felt in my life. And after I had my son, like the pain stopped. And I was like, that is so weird. Like I didn't feel any pain in my stomach at all. It was literally just in my back. And I was talking to my aunt like years later. She was like, yeah, whenever I had Ashley, I had back labor. And I was like, what do you mean back labor? And she's like, I didn't feel any pain in my stomach. It was all in my back. And I was like, oh my gosh. So I was in labor that whole time. And the whole time I thought it was kidney stones or, you know, something like that. And ended up just being that our what's it called? Our family genetically, like, we feel labor pains differently than other people. I was like, that's crazy. Sam, good morning. Hello, amazing, beautiful friend. How are you doing? I'm doing good. No complaints. Poor Wendell is not going to be here today because she has been really sick the last few days. But yeah, keep her in your prayers. Her family is so sweet. So when Noah got hurt at our friend's house, the friends whose house he was at whenever he split his head open, they were so sweet. They like went and bought him a Lego set and got him like snacks and brought him over like a whole gift. And they were like, I'm so sorry he got hurt at our house. They were so sweet. And I was like, dude, like, it's a freak accident. Even if you were standing a foot from him, like, he still could have gotten hurt. And they were so sweet. So he was so excited because he couldn't go like run around and play. So he just did his little Lego set for the last like day and a half. And he got to eat food that he never gets to eat here. We let him pick whatever he wanted. I was like, if you could have one snack in the whole world, what would it be? And he was like, nacho cheese Doritos. And I don't think I've ever bought those before because I think they're terrible. And so he ate a whole bag of nacho cheese Doritos and he was just loving life. And so he was like, I should do this more often. I was like, no, don't ever do this again. Don't ever do this again. Glad to hear. Hope she's feeling better soon. I know, poor thing. Poor Wendy. It was like all hit at once. Me and her, like their family and our family had like a whole bunch. One of their kids had to get surgery this week and it was like a whole bunch of crazy stuff happened all in 1 week between both of us. I was like, how is this happening? I'm glad all the terrible things happened all in 1 week. So, you know, it can't get any worse than this, right? Knock on wood. Can't get any worse than this. But I survived the week. Film week is over. You know, other family issues are not going to go away anytime soon. So I just have to cope. But one thing that's good is Noah's good and healthy, and he didn't have a concussion or anything. So I'm thankful for that. Now I just get to relax. It's been so hard not drinking coffee in the middle of the day. I've been dying. I've been dying. I'm like, what do I do? I need to find a good alternative to not having coffee. I found these little shots that you take. It's like, Bruce, oh my gosh, thank you for the resub. I appreciate you, thank you. Let me do some toast to bar for you real quick. So I found these shots. They're supposed to be really good for like focus and brain. It has like the nootropic, all that stuff in it. I'll have to go and show you guys the ingredients, but I found it and they're really interesting. They're super clean, but it's like a health shot and it's supposed to help with helping like sharpen like your mind and focus. And it has like ashwagandha in it, so it's supposed to help with like lowering cortisol levels and like managing stress. And then it also had like 55 milligrams of caffeine in it. So it was like a little pick-me-up, but it's not too much caffeine where you feel dehydrated after drinking it. So I'm really curious. I'm gonna start drinking those in the middle of the day. They're really small, they're probably only like that big. And see if I notice any difference, but I love the way it tastes. It's not like overly sweet, which is nice. It tastes really clean. It's clean and mildly sweet. I love it. So I'm hoping that eventually I can just like use that to replace my midday coffee. I just feel like I need something to drink instead of the coffee. Like habitually, I like to drink something midday. So I'm trying those and seeing if I like those. So far, so good. They say that usually takes about a week or so to really notice a difference. So I think I'm on day like 4 of taking it, and I really like them. Even if I don't notice a difference, I like taking them. I'm curious to see. I feel like the last few days my sleep has been better, and I don't know if that's just because some of the stress is starting to relieve, or if it's like the ashwagandha is actually helping it. I don't know, but we'll see. Where are we at? Not even caffeine. Yeah, no, I haven't been doing caffeine midday like at all. Once in a while, like I'm trying to get to the point where I can just drink a coffee like once a week, like a midday coffee on Saturdays, because Sunday's a rest day, so I can spend all Sunday hydrating and getting ready for the week. Hey, is it Celeste? Welcome in. I'm not even trying to pronounce your name. Welcome in. Thank you for the follow. So yeah, I was drinking large amounts of coffee first thing in the morning, and then I would do a midday coffee. So I was like never getting hydrated well. So I'm trying just to do the latte once a week, like Saturday, and then during the week I'm gonna sub out for the shots and do those and see if that's something that I can, kind of get into a habit with. You should check out what is it, Vilgain? Okay, if you got that in the US. Let me see. Is it protein? Is it protein? But if you do, you're lucky. Disclaimer, ashwagandha is good for anxiety too. Yeah. Yeah, dude. I've been wanting to take ashwagandha for a while. You guys know I've been talking about it for a while. L-theanine and caffeine is the best combo. I've cut my head open too. It's not fun. Got everything you need. Yeah, I'm gonna go grab one of those shots and show you guys. I'm curious to see what the ingredients are too. I can't remember. I don't know them by heart. Cool. I love it. Oh, this is them. Oh gosh, you can't see because it's green. I'm trying to move it away from the green screen. Oh God, help me. It's called Magic Mind. Have you guys seen these? But yeah, it has, it says sharper mind, calm energy, managing stress. It's got a bunch of vitamin C, vitamin D, B2, B3, B12, calcium, but it has the ceremonial grade matcha, ashwagandha. There's a whole bunch of stuff I cannot pronounce on this. It has lion's mane, which is really good for like brain and like focus and all that stuff. L-theanine's in it. It says natural caffeine. I'm not sure what it's from, but there's a bunch of like different cordyceps, turmeric. And then I think they put a little bit of agave in it to make it slightly sweet. But there's like everything in there is like organic too, which is awesome. And it's like really high quality. So I'm trying these as like the midday, to sub out my midday coffee. And I like them. I wish they were bigger, but they're good. I'm like obsessed with the way it tastes. Like I really like the way it tastes. Nootropics, adaptogens, antioxidants, immunity like support. It really is like a magic shot. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see if I notice a difference after taking it for like a week or so. They say it's about a week for it to start working, like where you like noticeable difference. Doesn't matter what you're looking for. I can see it. Okay. Yeah, you guys should look into it. I like it a lot. I always worry whenever I get stuff like this it either has a whole bunch of like natural flavors in it where it tastes really good, but then you have a whole bunch of like weird crap in it. This one, I don't think any of it, I don't see any ingredients in it that's bad. So yeah, I'm curious about it. Ice Age Mike, thank you so much for the roses. Anina, welcome in. It's good to see you. Thank you for the heart me. I think I missed something else too. What is this? Eddie, thanks for the heart puffs. Thank you guys. I really appreciate it. Is it Raul? Raul? Welcome in. How's it going? Magic Mind. Yeah, that's what this one's called, is Magic Mind. I think they're a pretty new company. I haven't seen their stuff around a whole lot. Whenever I was looking into ashwagandha, because that's what I was trying to sub it out, I think changes I'm gonna start trying to make is I'm gonna go mushroom coffee in the morning, because that has like 50, 60 milligrams of caffeine in it, but then you get a whole bunch of the benefits from all the mushrooms in it. So I would like to sub that out, at least one of the cups of coffee in the morning, because I normally drink 2. So if I could sub out at least 1 cup of coffee, maybe to start with a mushroom coffee, do like my first or second cup, I'll do that. But I would like to do that. And then if I take this midday, and then obviously I drink like my coconut water and all that stuff, and just slowly try and get my caffeine down. I would like to be closer to 200 milligrams of caffeine or less, because I hear that 200 milligrams of caffeine is optimal for a person. So that's kind of where I'm trying to fall in. Is the follower goal off another stream? I think that's the one from TikTok. I don't know how my husband put the follower goal up somehow. I don't know how he did that. So if you want to message me on TikTok and ask, or message me on anything, whatever you want. I don't always check my TikTok because I get a lot of spam in there, but if you want to message us, maybe we can, if it's something easy, I can help get that put on for you. It says you're an athlete. Is it Luis? Luis? Set it up on TikTok stream app on the PC. Okay. Yeah, so if you do the PC, it looks like you can do it. Definitely looking into doing that because you do lives. Awesome. What are your lives about? We'll do not that we have a ton of people in here, but I'll still do a shouty out for you. What kind of do you do, like weightlifting? What kind of, it says athlete. Do you compete in anything? What do you do? So hungry. Yes, Louise. Okay, the Spanish way. Okay. Oh man. Okay. What's it called? Magic Mind. Yeah. Do your own research, obviously. I like this one a lot. Yeah, I've thought about doing these. I get so bored of regular water. I like to break up my water with something. So if I'm like, okay, like I can have my Magic Mind after I have, a cup of water. So I'll chug my cup of water so I can drink this. And then I'll be like, okay, I have to drink another cup of water. Then I can have a coconut water. And it helps me drink more frequently, and it helps me drink faster throughout the day, knowing I can't have my coconut water until I finish this cup of water. And so I end up drinking it faster, and I end up drinking more water throughout the day if I have like tiny little rewards throughout the day. And yeah. And then I'm just going to do my afternoon coffee once a week. Once a week, I can do this. So I need to replace it with stuff I actually like, and I actually really like the Magic Mind. I really like coconut water. Those are things I look forward to drinking. So yeah, you can probably do it on the phone app too, but know that that's how I do it. Yeah, we do most of our stuff on the PC version of the TikTok lives whenever we're editing anything. So I just trained getting back in shape because I had injury and want to do HYROX. Oh my gosh, I do HYROX. If you couldn't tell from this giant banner above my head. Tried getting tickets to Dallas. Yeah, dude, it sold out in like 45 minutes. We were on the website an hour before the tickets went live, and my husband was just pulling up the the tickets just to have it ready. So whenever it was time to buy, that he was already had the website pulled up and everything, because he knew Dallas was gonna sell out quick. And then whenever he logged on, it said there was a waiting list. And he was like, what the heck? People are already waiting in line for the tickets. And so he went on and got on the waiting list. He was like number 300. He was like 300th in line or something, being an hour early to the website. I was like, holy crap, this is insane. And yeah, so we ended up securing tickets to Dallas. We're doing, I'm doing my first pro, a women's pro solo. And then I had neighbors who have gone to every single one of my races. I've only done 2, but they traveled to both of my races, and they're like, we want to go to Dallas too. And I was like, well, why don't you guys like do something in Dallas? And they're like, no, we don't want to do that. And I was like, well, what if we do a relay together? So they agreed. And so now me and my husband and then them 2, we're doing a relay together. So I get to do my first pro and I get to try a relay, and I'm super duper excited. So I cannot wait. But yeah. I think the other races we're doing this year, obviously I'm doing Dallas. I'm gonna do a major. I'm gonna go to Arizona is the American major this year. And then Washington, D.C. is the regionals, I think is what they call it this year. So we're gonna do the regionals in D.C. D.C. is not that far from where we're at. We're like East Tennessee, so it's not that far of a drive. And then if I qualify in any of those races, I can make it to Worlds, and I plan on making it to Worlds and going to Sweden this year. So those are the 4 races for this season that I plan on going to, and I'm super excited. We've been putting in a lot of work, and I'm stoked about this year. Hey, thanks for liking the live. I appreciate you, man. Yeah, if you go to any of those races, let me know, and we'll high five, get to see each other. I'll yell at you if I see you. See you on the track. That's how I found you and discovered you. Oh, nice. Never would have done one and would love to. Yeah, they're super fun. They're really fun. And they're fun to train for. There's so many movements you can do training for HYROX, and it's like a mix of running and functional and weight training. So it's like you never get bored. I did bodybuilding for like 10 years, and I mean, eventually I did get kind of bored, but bodybuilding was fun, but I felt like I needed a little something more, and this is like absolutely perfect for me. Whenever I heard about HYROX, I was like, that's something that I would be really good at, so we kind of jumped in with both feet, and yeah. What events are in a HYROX? So HYROX is 1,000-meter run, 1K run into 1,000-meter ski, 1K run into, I can't remember the distance for sled push, but you do a heavy sled push, 1K run, heavy sled pull, 1K run. It's like 80 or 100 meters of burpee broad jumps, 1K run, 1,000-meter row, 1K run, 200-meter farmer carry, 1K run, 100-meter sandbag lunge, 1K run, and then 100 wall balls. 1K run, and then you finish on the 100 wall balls and then go straight through the thing. So you start with the run, you end with station, but it's really fun. It's got a good mix of cardio. Obviously, if you're a better runner, you're gonna run a faster time because like 2/3 of the race you're spending running. And so you can make a lot of progress in the run. Even if you're super duper good at the stations, the people who are not great at the stations still are relatively close to you. But if you're a way better runner, you can run like a minute faster than people who are slow. So you can make up a lot of time in the runs and stuff. So yeah, I love it. Thanks for doing the race format. Nostradamus, you're awesome. Oh, it's 50 meter. Oh, I knew that because you go 12 and a half each time, 4 times. Yeah, I knew that. It's the 80-meter burpee broad jump, and then it's 100 on the sandbag. Okay, I knew one of them was 80, but I couldn't remember which one it was. 80-meter burpee broad jump, 100-meter sandbag lunge, 200-meter farmer carry. Yeah. So yeah. After this week, I'm gonna start doing, after every run, I'm gonna start doing 100 wall balls at the end of each run. Obviously, this week is different because I'm doing time trials, but I think for the next block, every run I do, I'm gonna do 100 wall balls immediately after, and try and get my wall balls good where I can do them unbroken. I think would be awesome. And yeah, so we'll see. There's a lot of races that come down to just wall balls, so we'll do that. L-theanine and caffeine is the best combo. Yeah, they got everything you need. Yeah, I'm excited about these. That's one thing I always complain about is like that brain fog that I get, and I think the brain fog, a lot of it has to do with my testosterone levels are pretty low for a female. So I think most of the brain fog kind of comes from that. I'm also a little bit like ADHD, so it might not be something I can fix. I think this just might be how my brain is. I know that you can supplement and it helps with focus and all that stuff. I do notice that I feel more clear whenever I supplement and I stay on top of my stuff better. So that's just going to be my thing is I have to stay on top of everything. But yeah. So I've got a thorough stretch in. Let's go through the Runner app again really quick, and then I'm going to hop in the cold plunge. So if you guys don't know, Thursday, I announced that I am part of Team Runna. I am, I don't know if you would call it partnering, but I think that their app is absolutely amazing. I reached out to them a couple weeks ago because I love their stuff so much and they're really good. There's so many people who know how to run, go out there and run, but then they're like, wait, I don't know, like, should I run? Like, how far should I run? And like, there's so many people who get hurt running because they go too much mileage too fast, and they end up with an injury. And so it's not just like as easy as just like go out and run, you know. So this gives you super good guidance on where your activity level, like where you're at, and what how much you should run, and how much to bump up each week. You don't want to go over like a 10% increase week over week, otherwise you can get injuries. And they do different mixes of running, which is really cool. If you're somebody who's sedentary, you start off, we made a plan last week where somebody who was completely sedentary, they were only running for 1 minute at a time, and it was like very slow pace, and they're really good about easing you into running. They're not going to give you something that is too hard or too complicated, and it's like having your own personal coach in the app. And we do have a code for the Runna app if you guys are interested. In my link tree, if you guys click that link for the Runna, you get 2 weeks for free. Highly recommend going and trying it. It does not cost you anything. Like I said, it is free, 2 weeks. Go in, use the app as much as humanly possible, and see if you like it. I think it is a fantastic, probably one of the best running apps out there. I'm gonna show you guys really quick what the Runna app is like, really quick, so you guys can see if you like it. But again, use my code, and then it will it'll give you 2 weeks for free. And the app itself is super cheap. I think it's like $9 or something per month. It's less than 10, I know that. Less than $10 a month for having your own personal running coach and programming and everything. They have a ton of like features on there, like mobility work and videos and a whole bunch of stuff. Let's see. Do I do it here? How do I do it? Is it on?
People are wanting the magic line, and you didn't give them codes or nothing, had none of that set up.
Sorry. Oh, sorry. I love you. How do I do this? Does it show up here? Okay, here we go. So, what's it called? So you go to plan at the bottom, And then you go to manage plan, and then you can create your own. If you want to start a new plan, if you haven't used it, you can do there. If you have a specific race, you can hit that top button at the top. If you have a specific race, like for me, I'm doing the Dallas HYROX, I would put my specific race in there. If you're somebody who is like, hey, I don't run, I want to just get back into running, I want to run my first 5K, you can do that. And then it'll ask you like stuff, returning to a running plan. You can do a whole bunch of different plans like that, which is cool. If you already kind of run and you want to improve, you could do that. And then you can pick whatever, wherever you're at, and it gives you like a whole running plan. It's awesome. They have, general training if you just want to be healthy, postnatal, functional fitness, post-injury, train for a triathlon. And if you don't know kind of where you fall, you could do that. You can look specifically for like HYROX or what's it called, Spartan races, things like that. You can look specifically for that too, and they can help you get prepared for those races as well. So that's super cool. They have ultras, like they have a whole bunch of stuff that you can do, which is really great. Let's do, if we were, I'd say most of us, let's say we're gonna 5K improvement plan. For me, I want to get better at my 5K. So I would say I'm probably, you regularly run at least 10K. Yeah, I would say do that. So we'll do that. And then my 10K time, we just figured that out. We're about 47-minute 10K time. I want to run, 5 days a week is what I do right now. Thursday and Sunday I do not run. Monday long run. When do you want to start your plan? Let's start it tomorrow. And then you can pick however many weeks you want it to be here, which is super cool. Let's just say most normal training blocks, you usually do a deload after 8 weeks. So we'll stay 8 weeks. And then let's just say we're doing a 5K on September 10th. So it's just cool. You can go through there, and it says generate my plan, and it's that easy. So it asks you a couple questions, has you generate the plan, and then what's it called? And then you just wait, and then it gives you a whole plan on what you should be doing, which is really cool. Oh no, what happened? I'm not a doctor. Isn't brain fog related to gut problems or sleep deprivation? So my sleep scores are pretty good. I don't think mine's a sleep thing. Okay, so it gives you an intro video right here. And then these are your coaches that you'll have. And then it tells you what type of runs you're gonna have in your programming. If you're like, hey, I don't know what a tempo run is, you can click on it. Gives you a whole description about what the tempo run is like. It gives you a video if you want further information about tempo runs, which is nice because not everybody knows what a tempo run is. And then if you click up in the corner, the little calendar up in the corner, it'll tell you your whole plan for the next 8 weeks. You can scroll through and see all of them. And then whatever day you're on, what you do is just click into it, and it gives you a very specific breakdown. Okay, this is what to expect today. And then you can write notes in there, and they give you kind of some guidance on what they expect from this run. So you have your own personal running coach, which is super cool, in your pocket. And if you guys do not, if you guys don't mind the, what's it called? I'm reading comments as I'm trying to talk. I'm sorry. If you guys want to try the app, in the Linktree, I think we have, what's it called? Yeah, it's super easy to follow, and you know exactly, they give you warm-up videos, so you can, if you're like, I don't know how to like do a running warm-up, they give you warm-up videos, cool down stuff, and then look at this is what I was talking about earlier. What's activities actually? Oh, this is your activity log. So if you go to activities at the bottom, you can go back and look at all of like the runs and stuff you've done and all the times you went. So if you're like, oh man, I did a 5K 7 weeks ago and I'm doing my next 5K next week. What did I run last time? You can go to your activities and you can look at the last 5K you ran there and be like, oh, okay, I ran a 24-minute 5K and I'm going to shoot for a 22-minute 5K this time, or something like that. So it stores all of your activities there. Community is really cool because whenever people are like, hey, I plan on doing this kind of run, what kind of watch should I get? What kind of shoes should I get? And it does all of that stuff, which is really cool. And you can post like your oh, I got a PB or a PR, and it's just like its own little community, which is super cool. And so you have like your own little running community here, and then in support you can go and say you just got off of an injury and you want to do injury management stuff, and then they have all this information, articles and videos on how to help with, oh, I got tendinitis, or I have the IT band syndrome, which is something I struggle with. So I would go in there and read articles and watch videos. Hey, this is how you manage injuries, and they have nutrition, how to fuel for your runs. So oh, I'm not eating nearly enough carbohydrates, so I'm going to I need to drink, I need to eat or drink more carbs before my runs and I'll feel a lot better, or, things like that. And so they have all the nutrition stuff, which is really cool. This is one of my favorites, strength and mobility. So mobility is an issue for so many people. Their body hurts and it's because their mobility sucks. And so you can go in there and you're like, hey, I have low back pain. Go in Superman tutorial, and they literally give you the video.
Through a movement called Superman. It's a really tough one. Sit arm and leg up.
They give you a tutorial on how to do the Supermans and how to do like the easier versions of everything. And look at how many. These are all mobility videos. Look at all these. Like, no matter what mobility issue you have, they have a video on here on how to help with your mobility. So if you have shoulder mobility issues or hip or any of that stuff, I had a client who broke their ankle, and her ankle was very limited range of motion, so she started doing like ankle mobility and all that stuff. So yeah, you have all that stuff there, races and events, gear, playlist, books recommended from Runna. You can go in and find a whole bunch of stuff. We found a marathon like running pouch that can fit like water bottles and like the Go gels and a whole bunch of stuff in it, and a whole bunch of marathon runners use it. Like, looking through this stuff, top 5 trail shoes, carbon plated shoes, like you can find shoes that they recommend for different types of races. And so it's like literally anything you want to know about running they have here, which is super cool. And it'll tell you all that stuff that you want to do in your stuff and on your calendar, which is just absolutely amazing. So you have your own personal running coach in your pocket with the Runna app. If you guys want to try it out, again, go to the Linktree and click on our link, and it'll give you 2 weeks for free. So definitely try that. Can I close this? So let's put the Linktree. I don't know if we've done the Linktree. Oh, he put it right there. Okay. Linktree. Again. Oh gosh, why is it doing that? Why is it doing that? Okay, well, it's not letting me. I don't know why. But anyways, it's a great app, and I highly recommend it. Like I said, you have nothing to lose. You got 2 weeks for free. If you hate the app, or you're like, I don't think I'm going to use this that much, then you don't have to get it. But definitely go and check it out if it's something that you're possibly interested in. Where are we at? I'm actually not sure what country it's from. I probably should look. Oh, it's Dutch. We have a discount code for you. Yeah, don't go and buy it. We'll get a discount code for you guys for the Magic Mind. That was another company that we reached out to. And we have another one. I'm not going to say yet, but we have another company that we reached out to, and I'm really excited that these companies that we like, because we reach out to companies that we like, that have a good product and things that I believe in. We're not going to just recommend stuff that people reach out to us. And we've had a lot of people reach out to us, be like, hey, do you like this product? Can you push this? And I'm like, I think your product sucks. And I can't feel good about myself recommending products that are terrible. So we've been reaching out to companies which we like, Runna being one of them, Magic Mind being one of them. And we think their product is fantastic. And so we'll be doing that. Never heard of HYROX, but I'm with it. Blue Marvel, welcome in. Yeah, HYROX is, it's been fun. I've been really enjoying training for it. How have you not heard of HYROX? I feel like it's been so popular. It's taken off. It's honestly, it's getting the same kind of attention that early CrossFit was getting. So I think it's fun. I like it better than CrossFit, honestly. I think it's Pop Rock. Dude, I freaking love Pop Rocks. That was like the best candy ever. There's a little fitness angel. What's up, Alex? Little things I have to look forward to. Yeah. So, yeah, we have codes for both of those. I'm not sure if our Magic Mind one is active yet, so I told you guys about it a little bit early because I was excited about it. But we do have discount codes for that too. You get 50% off 30 bottles. Yeah. So we'll get you guys the discount codes. Don't buy it yet. The Runna app is active, and if you click the link, you get to use it for free for 2 weeks. Definitely go do that. I started on the Runna app 2 months ago. I have lost 8 pounds, 2%. Dude, Nostradamus he hates running, and he decided, he was like, I'm going to start trying to run even though I hate it, because eventually I want to do like a doubles with you, and I don't want to be super lame. And so he started doing the Runna app, and I was like, oh my gosh, this app is so cool. And I was like, I know that this is kind of a long shot, but like, let's reach out to Runna and see if they're wanting any, if I can, be some sort of affiliate of some sort, and they accepted. So they were like, I'm super excited about it. That's one I really like. Oh gosh, I have to yawn. And yeah, he's been doing really good, and he hasn't had any issues with like shin splints. Like, he is not a light man. He's, how much are you? Like 240, 230? He's a heavy individual, and he's a large man, and he's been running like more than me on some weeks. That I think this last week he ran more than I did, and he's not getting any sort of injuries, no tightness, no shin splints, nothing. The way they're progressing him has been so good, and they do a mixture of different types of running, so it's not like you're going out and doing a super long zone 2 boring run every single day. They're doing different types of running, and they do interval runs and tempo runs, and it's like really interesting stuff. It keeps you interested in the programming instead of just like, hey, go do 100 miles this week, and you can do it however you want. It's not boring. So I really like it. How's it going, Caro and me? So good to see you. I only know about HYROX because of you. Yeah, I remember I kept seeing it on social media. People kept talking about HYROX, and I was like, what is this? And then when I actually looked into it, I thought it was like it was really like a lot like a CrossFit, because I hadn't done any research in it. And then when I actually like finally dug in and did research on it, I was like, oh my gosh, it's actually kind of close to the heptathlon, which is what I did when I was in college. And I was like, I could be really good at this. And then my neighbor across the street, me and her, she's very active too. And one day me and her got talking, and I was like, man, I keep seeing this thing called HYROX. And she was like, oh my gosh. She was like, do you want to do one with me? And I was like, yeah, let's go do one. And so we started training for it, and I love it. It's been so fun. I would love to do another doubles. I freaking love doing the doubles, because you actually have time for your heart rate to come back down, so it's not nearly as miserable. Which is, if you're getting into HYROX, I definitely recommend doing like a relay or doubles first. The solos can be pretty brutal. If you are somebody who like really challenges yourself, I feel like it can be kind of brutal. But you could also go and just do it for fun and not like murder yourself. Like, I was rocking like a 180 heart rate my whole HYROX. I was dying. It was like I was pushing myself until I was like, okay, like I'm starting to feel like I'm gonna throw up. I should probably back off a little bit. So it hurt for me, and but that's just who I am. That's just what I do. Whenever it's competitive or it's for time, I always push myself super hard. But most people are probably not like that. So HYROX would be fun for a lot of people. And it gives you something to train for, which is really nice. I think I have so many clients, the clients that have a goal other than a weight loss goal, because weight loss goal, it changes. If you gain like muscle mass, then your goal changes. But if you're like, hey, I'm doing a half marathon in 5 months from now, whenever they have a goal, it's like they have a reason to get out of bed every day, because they know like, hey, there's gonna be a day where I'm gonna have to be in shape enough to do this half marathon and not totally humiliate myself. So I think training for something is super important in being successful. And giving you a reason to get out of bed every morning instead of just like training to like be healthier, which a lot of people, sometimes people are really do want to like be healthy, and that's enough motivation, but most people need something to train for. So I highly recommend HYROX. I think it's great and it's really fun, or whatever it is, Spartan races or Tough Mudders, whatever it is that you want to, that you think would be fun for you, like find something to train for and start training. How neighborly, I know. I'm always looking for somebody who loves fitness like I do. Prides, welcome in. HYROX is bigger. If you like HYROX, you should check out the Graft Hybrid too. Yeah. I've had a lot of people say that we have a couple things. I think the Spartan Deca is really similar. So if you're like a Spartan race person, the Deca is really similar to HYROX. What did he say? Graft Hybrid. Okay. I'll look into that too. I always like to see what people got, what everybody's got going on. Swimming is great cardio too, as is jump rope. I love jump roping. Swimming is fun. I prefer to hold on to like the little floaties and just kick whenever I swim. Whenever I like actually like swim and like try and stay afloat, it kicks my ass. I am not a fantastic swimmer. I sink like really fast. So me trying to stay afloat, it's like so much work for me. I was not meant to be a swimmer, I don't think. But yeah, I love swimming. Is like, your body doesn't hurt after you do like a swim workout. Like I always feel so good after I do. I used to do pool workouts all the time. Whenever I was training in Missouri winters, we had to do a lot of indoor workouts. We had an indoor track, and coach would take us in at least once or twice a week and do a pool workout, and that was really enjoyable. I always looked forward to our swim day until you start sweating in the pool, because whenever you first get in, the water feels freezing, and then once you get like halfway through your workout, you feel like you're sweating in the water. It's the weirdest feeling ever. Only thing about swimming is the damn chlorine. Yeah, I was gonna say some places have salt water, but I would say most like the Olympic, like big pools probably do use chlorine. I don't know. What better exercise than trying to survive? I know. Swimming for me is all about not drowning. Exactly. That's some strong motivation right there, is don't die. I need to find access to a pool, because eventually I do plan on doing like an Ironman. Obviously I'm not going to jump straight into an Ironman. I'll probably do a half Ironman first and build my way up, or maybe like I'll do like a triathlon, half Ironman, and then Ironman eventually. I'll probably be like 50 when I do my Ironman though. I don't think it's going to happen. The Ironman's not going to happen anytime soon. It's like a freaking like, I think the person just broke the world record for Ironman, and they did it in 8 hours. And that was like a world record. I was like, holy crap. Like, I didn't realize how long an Ironman race is. It's like crazy long. Hula hoop is an ab killer. Is it really? I haven't done hula hoop in a while. Alex, thank you for the roses. Big fro head, thanks for the heart me. I appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. I'm gonna go to the restroom, and then we're gonna hop in the cold plunge to finish out our session for the day. Oh man, that burp tastes really good. Okay, I don't know why it's not auto scrolling. That's so weird. I'm gonna go pee really quick, and then we're gonna hop in the cold plunge. So don't go anywhere. BRB. Quantifizz Your wrist. It's not going to get better than that, so we're just going to go with that. Bechamend? Bechamend. Yeah, sure. We're going to go with that. I killed that one, right? They're like, no. And the last one, Abgestralton? Abgestralton? How did I do? Did I do good? Sumo. Anything. Okay. About right. Hardest part is just getting comfortable. Okay. Somebody's a hard ass. Because they squat, you know. Yeah. Oh, goodness. That's like a dad joke. Okay. Oh, hey. Blue Roads. Hips gonna be on fire. They are already. I didn't even do that heavy weight. I think I did like 7.5 pounds. And I was like, oh, this is gonna be so easy. Thank you for that, heart me. Thank you so much. All right, we got one more set of push-ups. Feeling pumped. Dude, this is crazy. Did we rest less today? I feel really, really pumped up. I guess I always kind of get like that whenever I feel the pump. Okay. Ghost Flame. Oh my goodness. This thick emote is hilarious. It looks like the Snickers. Swimming is always fun. Yeah. I don't trust pools. People do weird stuff. Oh, yeah. In this type of races, the merit is oh gosh, finishing it, not the time you make. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, those ones, even if you just complete it, it's like a flex. Yeah. I don't know if I'd ever get like a super fast time, but yeah. Any enclosed pool needs chlorine. Oh, I didn't know that. All right, I'm really not looking forward to getting in the cold plunge. I'm freezing. I'm already cold. Dude, I have really bad allergies today. Is it there? Is it 4? No, it's not 4. It's definitely 5. Okay. Yeah, there it is. Okay. And then I need to do this. Okay. Somewhere right there is good. All right. Here we go. Probably should take my socks off, huh? He'll be fine. Ugh. I'm only going halfway in today. I'm not going all in. I'm too cold for that crap. I do need you guys to talk to me while I get in here though, because I'm gonna need distractions. Where is my Tomote? Am I blind? Oh, it's right here. All right. Ugh. Okay, here we go. No socks. Let's go. Don't be weird. Don't be weird. Are you willing to get in a pool of Coke water? No. Ew, that sounds terrible. You'll be fine. Yeah. I'll be lurking. Gonna play some games. All right, have fun. Okay, come on. Hit start and then get in. Oh, okay. I'm not looking forward to this. Shoot. Oh my God. All right, anybody who's in here still, please talk to me. I'm so cold. I'm being a baby and only going halfway in too, and I'm still, I'm here. Oh God. Did you turn off the fan? Yeah, the fan's off. It's not even cold. Romulus, don't ask. It's not even cold. It's only like, it's 50. I was cold before I got in, and anytime I get in the cold plunge when I'm already cold, I know I'm gonna instantly start shaking. It's not even cold. As a kid in Mexico, we used to do this. It was terrible. Did you guys do it in like the ocean or like
you want to do something fun? You want to go to Taco Bell?
Picture the beach and the blazing sun. Oh, it's raining out today. But it's raining. Okay. How's it going, Kirby? Are you like an ultra lurker? The fan is off, and I'm just being a baby today. I'm gonna.
2 hours later.
I'm gonna be taking a hot shower in like a half an hour. I don't like jumping straight from the cold plunge into a hot shower. I try and naturally warm up a little bit before I do it, but oh, it's gonna be a blazing hot shower. Oh gosh. Somebody redeemed words are hard.
She doesn't even go here.
Yeah, I definitely needed to do a cold plunge today because my legs are probably going to be sore after the 10K, which my legs felt really good during the run. My, is it tibialis? Something or other. I don't know. I can't remember the name of it. But the muscle on my shin was cramping up. Like it was really tight for the first like 3 or 4K. And then it started feeling better. But other than that, my legs felt really good during the run. He said Russian. Well, shit, my pool is like 85, no heater. Oh gosh, that's not even refreshing at that point. Stuck in China, welcome in. Bot can't do that. I think the only Russian I know is something my brother taught me forever ago, and I don't even know if I say it right anymore. I was looking at the Tross at Tractor Supply for an outdoor cold plunge. Oh, that's a good idea for you in the wintertime because you won't even need to chill the water. You might have to break some ice to get in it though. What are you gonna do like in the warmer months to keep the water cold? Oh gosh. My traps are like cramping up because I'm so tense. Hang in there. Okay, we just got 2 minutes left. Dang it, I shouldn't have looked. Hey, Power Metal Ed, welcome in. I'm just in here suffering. Ugh. I'm so cold. My friend does a cold plunge on the river outside his house. Even in the winter, yeah. I feel like a river would be not terrible because once you're in the river, then it takes you a while like to get out. I think a guy I work with built his own cold plunge and chiller. Yeah, I've seen people using like the chillers that they use for just bags of ice. Dude, it's gonna get so expensive buying bags of ice. It's like $20 a day in ice. Mod alert could not connect to remote server. I don't know what that means. Means it's a problem on my end. Interesting. Is it Jamie or Jaime? Do you do this every day? Yeah. Normally I do it early in the morning though, and it doesn't hurt so bad. The later in the day I do it, the colder the water feels, because your body naturally warms as the day goes on. And then your temperature drops. I think it's right before you go to sleep, your body temperature drops like 1 or 2 degrees. But mornings, the water doesn't feel very cold, like first thing in the morning. Whenever I do it, like right now, it's noon. From 6 o'clock in the morning to noon, there's like a huge difference in the way. Jaime? Yeah, that's what I thought. But yeah, I do my runs first thing in the morning. He said freeze. I normally do my runs first thing in the morning, and then I cold plunge right after my runs, because my runs make my legs feel kind of heavy. And then the cold plunge gives me it's like hitting restart on the legs. Makes my legs feel a lot better. And then like an hour later, I'll do my lifting. But today I didn't have any lifting, so I did it after all my stretching and everything. So, ooh, okay. All right, guys. Well, that's about it for the day. What was I gonna say? Tomorrow, like I said, we have I have my 5K row. So tomorrow, whenever I log on, I'll be able to tell you guys what my 5K time is for the row. I will not be doing that on stream. We are doing max bench press, max pull-ups, and a circuit that looks really nasty. So we'll have a fun lifting day tomorrow, and hopefully good news for my rowing. Pray for me to do well. But yeah, it's gonna be good. Thanks for being here. I know today was a little bit boring, but I appreciate you guys being here. I hope you guys have a fantastic day. We are gonna stick around, or we are gonna raid, so stick around for the raid. Give our friends some love, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Check out the Linktree. You can find Discord and all that stuff there. Discord supplements, free workout plan, all of our, what's it called? Half off factor meals. We have a whole bunch of really good stuff in the Linktree. So if you do command Linktree, you can go there and find all of our stuff. The 2 weeks free for the Runna app, and lots of good stuff. So go check it out if you haven't already. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. I don't know what my 5K time is. I haven't done a timed 5K in a very, very long time. I have no idea. I would guess it's like low, like 21, 22-ish. I don't know. Somewhere in there. I hope you put up 225 on bench. Oh my gosh, I'm leaving. The Matrix, welcome in. All right, guys, have a good one. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Okay, bye.